Alright, yeah, sorry about that. I've been talking for the last 45 minutes and I didn't realize that somehow my broadcast shut off. So, we are back though. We are fighting against Kiba. Sorry, Ethan. I don't know what that... These things happen, I suppose. Man, I did a really good Luca Blight impression. Oh, it was spot on. Go figure, right? No. Die. Oh, you're done. Oh, it's just evade. Boo. Oh, we got him. That should be it. Those bastards retreat! Treachery afoot. I bring orders from His Grace, Luca Blight, the King of Highland. You would be well advised to follow them immediately. Yes, I will. All right, full retreat now. Hold your tongue. Those are orders from King Luca himself. Do you mean to disobey them? So now... we've trapped them. The pincer attack works every time. I am, but I'm kind of tired. Yeah, I'm great. So now we have Kiba and Claus to look after. General Kiba is a great commander, and his son Klaus has a fine mind for tactics. I suggest we free them and accept them into our ranks. Cut off their heads at once. That will not do, Commander. The Godhead Army cannot grow stronger by wasting such brilliance. Well, I suppose they can join us then. Thank you, Ethan. Yes, I just did a really good impression of Luca Blight, and I realized I wasn't recording anymore. I don't know what happened to my broadcast. Something was getting screwy with the game. But yeah, we're back. So, we just recruited Kiba, General Kiba, and his son Klaus to our ranks. I know, man. I put a lot of effort into it, and it was perfect. So basically what happened is Joey gets married to Luca Blight's sister, and basically they end up, there's this custom in the Highland, which is their army. Yeah, that's right. And so basically Luca and Joey did a plan where this custom they do is they put their blood in wine and they drink from it. It's very strange. Those Highlanders, you know what I mean? Duncan MacLeod, not so much. He's pretty cool. But the rest of those guys, very strange. So, Joey had a plan in place to poison his own blood to kill the king. So now, Luca Blight is king of not only army, or not or head of not only army, but he rules all of the realms that they've conquered. So things are looking pretty dark. We were just attacked, though, so some bright news, by General Kiba and his son, and we now have them prisoner. They are connecting the dots and realizing that their king, who they swore an oath to, is now dead. And we're trying to win him over. I hope Luke of Light has some lines soon. I'm really kind of hungering to jump back into that character. Father! So be it. Commander Ryan, it is a warrior's shame to change masters, but I shall accept it nevertheless. Please, allow me to fight alongside you. It seems I was no match for you, Commander. My abilities alone were never enough to defeat you and your impressive collection of comrades. So, yeah, they're like, yay, we join you now. Happy day. And they will be an invaluable asset to our ranks. Leon Silverberg is a great general. He has joined the Highlanders. And she was wondering if maybe his success has drawn Leon into their ranks, I guess. So it's going to be quite a battle, tactical and otherwise, that we're going to have to fight. All the while reminding ourselves that the main hero is literally just a child. So, let's see how he does with the war. Alright, so it looks like now we might have some free time to go fart around a bit. I suppose now we go outside and we're going to meet up with a character from Suikoden 1, if I'm not mistaken. His name is Sheena, and he is a womanizing guy. Not a very nice kid. He's a son of a king. And he uses that, man. Yikes, that was close. Think I'll go hide out with Victor until she simmers down. He's running away from a woman. He's quite a skirt chaser. But this begins the part of the story where you go back to where you were in the first Suikoden, which is the Toran Republic. It's an interesting place. I'm a growing boy. They're discussing strategy. What can we do now? How do we bolster our forces? In comes Sheena. Well, why don't you ask my old man? He owns a dealership, you know. He's got that kind of energy to him. Hey, Apple, how have you been? You look more womanly every time I see you. And who might you be? Ridley's like, who the hell is this guy? Let's just say that I'm an old friend of Apple's. He's a presumptuous little bastard. We're talking strategy. Get the hell out of here. Well. Now wait a minute. Get your hands off me. My dad's the president of the Toran Republic. What nonsense is this? Yeah, he's kind of a jerk. It's one of the charms of the game, how unique each character is, and they each bring a different sense of energy and personality to what they are. Yeah, I agree completely with that. So now we're discussing going to the Toran Republic. It's a beautiful area, and there's lots to do, much of which we can do when we get there. I'm half tempted to say, let's consider our other options. We don't have any other options. Oh no, Freed, I don't like you. I don't want to use... The game forces certain characters into your party. It's very annoying. And Freed is like the biggest dork. I cannot stand him. I don't know if it's the glasses. It might be. No one else wears glasses. Well, not many. I guess he's alright. Okay, well, Sheena... Yeah. Sheena's actually very strong in this game. But I'm putting him in the convoy. I can't stand him. Alright. Well, something I'm doing right now is I'm adjusting my field battle setup. There's characters that you can use that are very useful, and the game allows you to customize a bit. So we'll do that real fast, and we'll head out, and we are going down to Radat. The game doesn't let you put him in a convoy. Freed. I don't understand. He's just taking up a spot. Just another mouth to feed, really. Alright, so... I'm definitely going to use Rena. So anyone you want to level up quite a bit at this point, it would be good, it'd behoove you to take them with you to Toran. No, I don't want Muku Muku. Are you kidding me? Okay. Need a long ranger or a medium fighter? Nanami's just gonna force her way into our party anyway, I think. She's pretty good, so it's not that big of a deal. Plus, she's got the rune that gives 2 times gold after battle, so that's... Before we do anything, though, we should probably go buff up some of our weapons, because the enemies are going to be quite a bit stronger than what we've faced thus far. Was it Couscous? That's right. Let's beef ourselves up a bit. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Big jump in attack for Waylon. Quack. There. Oh, we can give Victor the Exertion Rune also. Exertion Rune is extremely powerful to put on your weapon. What it does is each time you go into battle and have a turn, each turn you will grow stronger. It resets after every third turn, I believe, but there's going to seldom be any opportunity for that to even happen at this point, so... See if Karen's back. Nope. Karen's one of my favorite characters. She's got a lot of personality to her animations. So, let's go back to Elysia, or Elysia, or however I'm pronouncing it today. So we're back at our main castle. Let's go meet some of our new 108 Stars of Destiny. So now there's an item shop and an inn up here. That should be sufficient for now. Go take a little bit of a nap here. In the game, I mean. Good morning. Alright. So we gotta go to Radat. And we have to procure a boat there that will go south. I mean, I suppose there's other things we could do. Our options aren't unlimited, given that Rock Axe is no longer available to us, the region. That's right, I have to have a Celadon urn, I think. Oh, okay, well, thing is, I would prefer to do this now, even though I'm already here, because I'll forget about it otherwise. And a Celadon urn, we already have one. When we get to the Taurian Republic, we will come across a very useful item. That's a special item that we can use over and over again, called the Blinking Mirror. That will take us immediately back to base. And since we have Vicky in our party now that teleports us, it will make getting around the map much easier. So maybe I should have waited for that. Whatever. I can just teleport there again, just after getting this. I know I have a Celadon urn. Oh, that's right. It's actually in the bath. Let me in, Tetsu. So, as your castle grows and you recruit more people, you'll be able to develop it a little bit more. So now this is the marble bath. Here's the wood bath. Each has its own style and looks kind of cool. It doesn't really matter. It doesn't change anything apart from aesthetics. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and take one of these Celadon urns. If you stay in here long enough, you'll get toasty. You'll turn red, like beet red, and you'll like, I don't know what it does to you, if it makes you stronger or what, but it it might do something, or it might not. There's certain status effects you get in the game that are beneficial. This is one of them. What it does, I'm not sure. Probably should look that up one of these days. But go back into Radat. Shazam, she said. Let's see if they have any magic rings in the shop here. Or is it speed rings? I can't remember. I think it's speed rings. My favorite character... Ethan's asking what my favorite character is, and... like, in terms of damage, I like Victor. I like how goofy Victor is. Like, he's not afraid to be who he is. And he's very, very strong. I do enjoy using him in my party, but I like Wei Lan. If he has a female character, she's strong, she's brave, she's very pretty. And yeah, I know. It's a one-off. It doesn't appear anywhere else in the game. It does make it feel pretty special just every time you come back here.
This is indeed a Celadon. I knew you could do it, Commander Ryan. Now I'll lend you my services as I promised.
Kind of veered into Sean Connery territory towards the end there. I'm just talking about Highlander, all that, you know, back then. It just kind of fired me up a little bit.
I won't be able to travel along with you, so please excuse me. I'm bald. Goodbye.
And he's gone. Oh, a piggy. Yeah, I'll buy a pig. Why not? $5,000? What? All right. I think that's worth it for some quality bacon. This fucking guy is... I don't know what to say. Simone?
Why, hello, young man. Can I assist you with something? However, I'm afraid to say that I'm in the throes of despair just now. Yes, a despair most deep indeed. You see, I've lost a certain rose brooch given to me by a dear friend. Is there any greater misery than the loss of a token of esteem from a bosom companion? How will I ever apologize?
Not my problem, weirdo. Oh yeah, so you have to bring him a rose brooch if you'd like to recruit him. And I will be doing that because I'm going to be recruiting all of the 108 Stars of Destiny for this playthrough.
Why, Master Free, what a pleasant surprise. I'm over there. Yes, that's right. In order to win this war,
you got to take us downriver, Farmer Joe. And so it goes. We are now in Banner Village. If you had played the first Suikoden, it will give you the option to carry your save data over. I'm not even sure I should tell surprises that you be robbing you of, I feel like, if I tell you everything. So let me just start by saying, or just finish by saying, in terms of this, that it is better to play the first one first in terms of sequential order, because it happens about 5 or 10 years, I think, before the second one, and you're dealing with a lot of the same characters, and because I've done it so many times. He's asking how I don't get lost. I do get lost. I'll be like, huh? What am I supposed to be doing here? There's a lot. There's a lot to it. It's involved, but that's why you just jump in. You don't try to do anything. I think you just try to like make sincere choices that you would make kind of in the character's shoes and just go from there. You may not get quite the ending that you were hoping for or expecting, but that's part of the beauty of it, is that a lot of the playthroughs can end up drastically different. And now this guy's blocking me and I can't get out. Hey, no, they don't. They don't do that very often with the agency of choice that they give you. Everything's a micro transaction. I mean, we're talking just not storyline elements. We're talking about just like skins and for your guns, or equipment, like things that are just cosmetic. I would pay for DLC for this game. I don't even care how much it would be. But it comes together so nicely at the end. It really would kind of feel unnecessary. Like, I don't know if you've played any of the Persona games, but my personal opinion is that Persona 3, which is also one of my favorite storylines of all time, did not really need a DLC. I think it took away from the dramatic impact of the ending. I would like to play that too at some point, stream it. I would like to, kind of maybe make some comments on it. And it's one of my favorites, that's for sure. It's so involved. I might play New Game Plus with that just so I can feel free to, just kind of mess around. But yeah, don't be intimidated by it, I would say. Kind of just go in with an open mind and an open heart, and I think that's really where you'll connect with the game. This game is beloved all over the world because it speaks a universal language. And that's credit to Konami and the producers and the people that created the game. And it's up there, man. I don't know. I don't know how else to explain it. I'm always hesitant to give my true opinion of it, in terms of its mechanics and all that. I don't really like to think of it in those terms. But they're sound. Is that all? I said that Nintendo Direct this morning wasn't very exciting. Like, there's 2 new games that had DLCs. I'm not seeing the entire context of what you're saying, but I think I can kind of gather that Nintendo hasn't really been impressing too many people lately. So, unfortunately, but it's been like that for me for a long time. Nintendo is, they're not what they used to be. I think when Shigeru Miyamoto and, God rest his soul, Iwata left this earth and Miyamoto left the company, it was just all downhill from there. When the original visions that made Nintendo what it was, that cared about the games and about the people who played them, were not pushed out, but retired or moved on to other things, the Smiths came in. And we're like, oh, let's just try to make as much money off these people as we can. They're dropping DLCs before they're even out? That's interesting. I'll have to check out that Direct. I haven't been following Nintendo closely for about 15, 20 years now. It was just really hard watching them go through all that. The Wii U is the last Nintendo system that I bought, personally. I love it. It had, like, when the store was up, it had all these, some of my favorite games from my childhood. It felt like it was made just for me. I don't know, in terms of the selection that was available. And it's different now. Now you can't own anything. Everything's online. You have to pay for their service. They're literally pushing people into piracy for game preservation. They don't care. Nintendo they just don't care. They don't give a shit. They don't care about the people who play their games. They care about the bottom line, the brand. But that is not an attitude that is unique just to Nintendo. So, and it sucks to see that, when people saw how much people loved video games and were like, oh, let's make money. The whole thing shifted, like the whole outcome. I mean, these companies are always there to make money, obviously, but it's just like the attitude shift at the highest levels of these companies. Just, the priorities changed. I can hardly recognize Nintendo anymore. Maybe it's just something you don't notice as much when you're young, because the president of Nintendo at the time when I was growing up, he was a pretty tough guy. I mean, Nintendo's always had kind of a mean streak. Yeah. I agree. They are the most money hungry that they've been. And yeah, it hurts my memories of these games I grew up playing, and just there was magic there, and I think there still can be, but they're going to have to change the way they do things. Case in point, Konami. They made this game. They're focusing on building back trust with their audiences, because they know they've messed up over the years. I mean, they went cold turkey, just quit the console business in 2015 after Metal Gear Solid 5 Phantom Pain was released, and it took them 5 or 6 years to even think about making anything else. And then they started talking about Suikoden, and that's when I was like, oh, maybe these guys are coming back. The thing about Konami, they put all of their effort into Pachinko for a long time, but I don't really know the situation why they did that. I can't really judge it from here since I don't know all the details. But they're making the effort now, and that's what matters to me. They came out with Metal Gear Solid Delta not too long ago, and I played it, and it's brilliant. It gives me the same feeling I had when I played the game for the first time on the PS2 in the early 2000s. And to see that coming, it gives me a little hope for some of these. Yeah, Konami has some classics. I mean, they've still got a ways to go, but I think they're on the right track at least. Konami was always a company to me that never really got the credit that they deserved for the amazing games they were putting out for the longest time. Like, I've been following Konami since the late 80s, and I've played Simon's Quest, Castlevania, and some of the other Castlevania games, and it just seemed like everything they put out was really, really high quality. I mean, for me, it was also about Konami and Capcom. They were, I wouldn't say bitter rivals, but they fed off each other, I think. They were the two big names when it came to the third parties that were consistently just putting out some of the best games with like the best music. The presentation was always phenomenal. So I always thought to myself, after 2015, I was mad too. I was like, God, screw these guys. But if they put a charge into it, they have the resources, they have the know-how, they have the infrastructure to creatively and otherwise, and in terms of their pocketbooks, to make some really amazing stuff. And they're building trust again. They will continue to do that, I hope, and release some more remakes. Because I think it's working. It did really well. Delta did well. Suikoden did pretty well. They said it was above the forecast for the number of copies sold and all that. And that's because it's quality. You have to make the effort first. Nintendo isn't really doing that right now. So they're like, you got to do it our way, and our way sucks, so tough shit. So, I mean, that's not really a very good option to give your audience. You're like, my way or the highway, I get that, but, the way that they're going after, like, Pal World, for example, people are getting really on their case about it. They're not coming out with products that are really innovating like they used to. They're not scratching that itch. And yet you'll still find people defending Nintendo vigorously because the nostalgia, the memories, all that. Oh, yeah, we got a boss. So, yeah, I feel you, man. Let's do this. Get him, Rena. That's right. This boss can also kind of be a challenge if you're not prepared. There you go. That's some good damage right there. She can do that every round too, with because she's got the rune equipped, the Fury rune. I'm gonna keep doing that. I knocked him down. See, look at that. You can knock bosses down. I love that. So he's going to be dizzy for a turn or two, which means he won't be able to attack and he won't be able to defend properly. So yeah, to get back to your question about my favorite character, that's a tough one. Yeah, he's already dead. Man, that's kind of embarrassing. I feel bad for him. And that was it, 4, 5 turns? Without and I had Freed in my party. He's terrible. There's a hidden village just around here somewhere. I'm always happy to give Konami the money when they're doing the right kind of job. Yeah, that's the thing. I'm trying to bridge a gap. I have knowledge about it and I have feelings about certain characters, but my favorite. That's interesting. I guess I don't really think about it. And it'd be a cheap answer just to be like, Ryu? That's the main character you can name. And Nanami, who's basically a sister who you grow up with, learning Kung Fu from a man named Master Ginkaku. And Nanami is a very, very strong dynamic in the story. She's kind of serves as comic relief a lot of the time because she's kind of clueless, but her heart's always in the right place. So you honor that, I guess. There's a lot of characters that are my favorite characters for different reasons at different times, you know. And each playthrough feels a little bit different, so those emotional dynamics can have different outcomes. It'd be hard to explain without experiencing the game yourself. If it goes on sale, give it a shot. I would say, please let me in. Yeah. So Varkas was a character from Suikoden 1 as well. So Freed has some bad history in the Scarlet Empire, Scarlet Republic. Well, he's keeping you waiting because you're kind of a douche, Sheena. Let's be honest here. I'm a little nervous. I wonder where the bathroom is. So we are going to meet up with King Lepant, who is a hero from the first Suikoden. And we will actually have a choice to recruit one of 2 different characters at this point. So the interesting thing about Suikoden from Suikoden 1 to 2 is that a lot of things change in terms of who the good guys are and the bad guys. The funny thing is a lot of people who were heroes and good guys in the first one end up being kind of not neutral. Yeah, man. It's warm. It's like the soundtracks, it has some range to it. Miki Higashino really knows how to write some melodies. The one thing I wish they had done for this soundtrack, for the remake, remaster, whatever you would call it, is I wish they had fully orchestrated it. That's a lot of extra money and resources, time and effort, but I think it would have been worth it. I think what other good... There's a lot of great titles, Konami. I mean, they're starting to bring some of their arcade games back as well. They're just, they're not sitting on their IPs. They released a Contra game. It's a remake of the first Contra. It looks awesome. I was a big Contra guy back in the day, so still haven't picked that one up. There's too many games, not enough time in the day, but it is on sale right now. I think it's 20, it's usually 50, so Suikoden's been on sale a few times that I can see. Oh God, yeah. Castlevania, how could it have slipped my mind? Oh boy. So, I just finished a playthrough recently of Symphony of the Night, Castlevania Symphony of the Night. It's on, let me look at it real fast. It's called Castlevania Requiem. It has 2 titles on it. They're both top tier. Symphony of the Night's often considered to be one of the greatest games of all time, for good reason. It's real easy to pick up and play. It's not convoluted or, complicated. It's got great play control. It's responsive. Story's good. And it also has Rondo of Blood on it, which was actually, before this release, was really, really hard to play on consoles, if not impossible. So if you like that kind of thing, I would probably start with Symphony of the Night, to be honest. But they have collections as well that are pretty damn good. So now we'll get a choice of 2 different characters. They're both very strong. Symphony of the Night, yeah, man. Give it a look. It's often considered to be one of the... I don't know if you play Hollow Knight or some of the other Metroidvania games. A lot of them come from... They have a foundation in the worlds that came before it. Well, Symphony of the Night is definitely one of the big ones, so... Yeah, I just finished my playthrough that. I had my first troll. I started streaming recently. It's a very, kind of recent thing, I guess. And I had someone trolling me a little bit on it, and I was kind of silly. I was like, why don't you get the hell out of here, Usually you don't engage with that. It's not worth it. But it was a fun playthrough. Choose one of these 2 characters. Yeah, Kasumi. That's a no-brainer. Hot ninja chick? Yeah. They're both very good, though. The reason I usually would choose Kasumi first is because you get access to Rakatsu, I think is the name. It's a hidden ninja village that otherwise wouldn't be available till much later in the game. And he's given me the blinking mirror, probably the best item in the game. It allows you to go back to home from pretty much any location almost instantaneously. So I want to thank everyone who's showed up to watch the stream. It's been going on for an hour or so. I had some technical difficulties, but we're back, and hopefully we'll be here for a bit.
So, Lapon, I have a favor to ask of you, Ryan. Take my idiot son with you. He's not worth much, so maybe you can make a man out of him.
Hey, wait a minute.
Fool! I sent you into the world to learn its ways, and all you did was waste your time and money on frivolities.
Yeah, so, tough love.
He's all yours now.
I don't want him. He's a douche. Please.
Sheena, that means you too.
Yeah. That kid. Can I get rid of Freed? Of course not. Jeez. Let me get rid of Freed. Whatever. Alright, so that went well. But the thing is, we're not done here. We're going to go back into the city and look around a bit. There's a few characters we can get. Can acquire. There are some new items available. Yeah, so I'm going to kind of feel my way out. I don't know exactly where I should start, but I'll start here. I'm going to look at her inventory because each time you come to a new place that sells new items, you will be able to buy those items at your castle from then on. So nothing too exciting there, though. I think Rena's going to be one of my final party members. I think she's cool. She's just really pretty. She's strong. She's one of the stronger magic users in the game. Okay, let's see here. Anything with lightning resistance is pretty useful at this point. Dragon armor is pretty good. That'll be the best armor that we can buy for most male warrior types for a good portion of the game, so we're going to pick that up here too. And as you can see, our funds are definitely, getting up there again. So let's go nuts. This is a good place to go shopping. You have a lot of money, so. Very festive tunes. Marie. I know you. I remember you. Yeah, I know, right? When can a kid just be a kid anymore? What George Carlin used to say. Do kids even know what a stick is? You take the stick as a kid, and you put it in the dirt, and you have a little fun. No, now we're leading armies to war in this alternate universe, so. We got the Cyclone Orb, which is why we're here. High level wind magic. I probably will give it to Rena. Speaking of which, she should have her third slot open by now. Yep. There is a strong female battle mage in this town. Her name is Lorelei, and this is her. She's very, very strong end game. Lots of utility, so. Fine. She's obsessed with the Sindar. It's kind of a running joke. She has access to some pretty high level magic, and she's got some. She's got good attack. She's a good character. Yeah, sorry. If you play the first Suikoden, you'll see some familiar faces here. Otherwise, you're like, I don't know what's going on. That's perfectly okay, too.
Welcome to Gordon's Mercantile, lad. Eh?
You want to talk to me about something?
The reason I'm doing this now is because he makes you do like a little bit of a mini game where you have to go around trading and selling various things to make a profit over a certain margin before he will join you. So I would just as soon start that as soon as possible. It's not an exact science, but you go from town to town looking for certain items and essentially you sell them for a profit. There are certain items that are better than others for that. I'll have to look at a guide for that because I don't want to mess with that right now, but he will open up a stall when he joins your town that sells and trade for trade. But the trade usually deals with items that are like things you could bring into your bath, like pieces of coral or Japanese plates or things like that, and some other odds and ends. Yeah, it is a nice house. Wait a minute. I think this is your house, your main character's house in the original Suikoden. You'll see some familiar faces here as well. Suikoden 1 is a really good game, but I don't know, 2 is just on another level for me. It just hits all the beats perfectly. It's like when the series really found it was the zenith for me emotionally. So let's go back to the rune shop. Well, I hope you're getting some work done, Ethan. I know I'm talking a lot here. I hope you're able to focus and get what you need to do done. All right, we can give Rena finally give someone the pale rune, the pale blue, the gate rune. We're gonna also give her the cyclone rune, and she'll be hitting really, really hard with both of these. Oh, that's right, Lorelei, I forgot. Well, let's hook it up. It's probably better to give her a magic rune, since she already comes equipped with drain. I might be able to remove that though. Yeah. So you can make her. What's nice about runes is you can customize characters pretty well with it. I think we can get some items by going to the castle. I'm pretty sure you get some kind of hammer in here if you know where to look. Okay. Okay, yeah, the copper hammer. That'll allow us to upgrade to level 12, I believe. The hero. You gotta check all the drawers and stuff, especially if something like appears out of place, because there's oftentimes hidden books in them that you can bring back to your library. It's not like essential, but for those of us who like to be completionists, It creates some headaches sometimes. Well, I think that's about it. All I can do right now. There might be some other things I'm missing, but... Oh, wow. Oh! That is awesome. So you do some lawn care. That's... Well, I hope I'm entertaining while you're cutting someone's grass, and hopefully... It's nice that it's cool out now. I bet it was pretty tough there for a few months. That last month, yeah, let's say it was kind of wicked hot. So it sounds like you might own your own business. That's awesome. The thing about that is, you know, with all the jobs kind of going bad, and you're always going to need someone to cut the grass, though. You know, some of those other jobs like the plumbers and stuff, lawn care, you know, some of the, I don't know even what kind of jobs I would call them, but they're useful and they'll always be in demand, so. But yeah, just listen to, you know, whatever, and just chilling. That's what we're doing here, so I'm happy you were able to join us today. All right. Well, now Kasumi's in our party. We can actually try to find Rakatsu. Did I go too far? Yeah, Lorelai's a badass. I think that's a halberd. I don't know. Maybe I've gone too far. I have a tendency to do that pretty often, so let's try to find this place, though. Silver shield. I'm not giving that to Freed. He doesn't deserve that. I'll give him a wooden shield. He'll be happy with it. I just hate when games force you to use certain characters, especially if the characters suck. What are you doing? Come on. I know some people will disagree with that, but he's not bad. He just looks like a total nerd. He's actually not bad at all. I need to give him a little more credit. I'm not going to, but I should. Where is this? If I were a Ninja Village, where would I hide? Over there, past them trees. Come on, it's got to be around here. Is it around here? No? Yes. I always have trouble finding this place. There we go. See, I knew it was around here somewhere. Just gotta follow the trail all the way there. Now, these guys can drop some pretty cool ornaments. I think they drop bonsai plants, which are nice if you like to decorate. But it takes a little bit of leg work. Rokaku. Sasuke. So, bringing Kasumi to this village right after you recruit her allows you to pick up 2 more characters. Otherwise, you'd have to wait till near the end of the game to pick them up, and I'd just as soon do it now. His name's Mondo. What a name for a ninja.
Hey, I'm Mondo the Ninja.
It's like, okay. Sasuke, that's, he's a good character. He likes Kasumi, apparently. I'm sure he's around here somewhere. Yeah, a little bit. Mostly for the bath area. There is some amount of customization you can do with menu systems as well to make the menu look a little bit different. You can configure sounds, different sound effects. I tend to stick to like one or two if I find them. No, I changed my mind. I don't want you in my party. Oh, whatever. I guess we'll have to get rid of some. Well. Oh, he's an S character? What the hell? I always forget that. A blinking orb. This guy, look, this guy praying over here. Let's say the soundtrack, it has a lot of culture to it. I think it does a good job of representing of certain areas and doing it in different styles. And the elegant way that she's able to do it is it's pretty tough. And I'm saying that as a composer myself. It's to make melodies that are simple, that have complex emotions attached to them as well. There's a lot to sink your teeth into if you like a video game. Okay, you can trade here. Crystal ball, yes, I want to buy as well. Just I have no space. Let's see if I can use. That's quite good. Buy 3. All right. I always carry way too much stuff with me. I don't know why I keep doing that. I need to stop that. Alright, let's try to get that crystal ball. Because you can sell that for a lot somewhere. I need to have more inventory space before I really start doing any serious trading. So yeah, you get hooked up here if you talk to the people, and they'll give you items, and you'll get a few new characters. It's very much worth coming out here early if you can. What kind of a headset do you or earbuds do you have? Because I imagine it'd be kind of hard to hear with, the lawnmowers and the weed whackers, going all the time. All right. Hey, there you go. AirPod Pros. Nice. I'm always kind of afraid to use earpods, because they're directing, sound directly into your ear, like your ear canal. So the vibrations happening when you're playing loud, anything that's loud can be a little bit intense, I guess. The noise cancellation features were nice, though. That's got to be helpful. This ladder is almost as long as the one from Metal Gear Solid 3. I made it to the top. What is it with Konami and long ladders? I'm getting tired of this. Snake Eater! Sorry, if you've never played the game, you won't understand that, but... It's a good one. Another long ladder. Yay. Ow. That guy had the tenacity to try to hurt me. How dare him. Alright, so now that we have... yeah, okay. Well, he says, I love their ladder. I know about their ladder in Metal Gear. Oh, yeah, of course. I don't want to make assumptions, though. It's definitely out there in the popular culture. It's a thing. And it is quite ridiculous. That works. I always love being outside, and when I'm mowing, it just feels, especially this time of the year, it feels just perfect, like the perfect time for it. I need to cut my grass either tomorrow or the next day. It's just nice being outside sometimes and just getting some sun on your face and feeling the breeze. I think so. I might be cooped up a bit, so I need to start walking regularly. All right. We'll do our best to... No, I understood. Yeah, man. That's cool. Doom, 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 doom. Doom, doom. Mm-hmm. So we got back from the Tauran Republic after getting the Blinking Mirror and meeting with President LaPont. Now we have 3 new party members. Sorry, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 new party members. Lorelei, and we didn't quite get Gordon yet. We have Lorelei, we had Mondo, we had Sasuke, and we had, what's her name? Ninja chick, cute, whatever her name is. I'm having trouble remembering all these names. I should, because I played this game quite a bit, but... Them's the breaks. No, but the ninja chick, she's good. She's a real good character. Well, let's check out some of the other characters, you know what I mean? Like... La 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 da 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 da. Kasumi. Yeah, she's real good. I don't know why it keeps making her a frontline fighter, but... Alright, so we have an interesting motley crew here. It's only implied. He's asking if there's any relationships in the game or love interests or anything like that. It's always implied, I guess. There is like a canon sort of love interest thing in different dynamics. It's not it's not like something you can actually choose, as far as I know. It's been pretty cool, but this was, I guess, before that time. You know, the game just it's very 1998. This game came out because the first one came out in 95 or 96. It was one of the first PlayStation games that I can recall. That would have been cool. Yeah, that would have been awesome. You know, it's all in my head canon. I've played this game so many times. I have my own stories. where I romance certain characters, but and I'll like when I'm doing the voice acting thing, I'll definitely play that up certain playthroughs, but we have some items we need to offload. Yeah, for like, so this playthrough, Rena, me and Rena are a thing. But me and Rena are always a thing. Eileen's not really my style. And, you know, it just feels weird because she's 17 or whatever. And it's, I'm not, no thanks. She's a gypsy gal with long hair. She has a sister who's about a year younger, but is kind of immature. But she's got it together. And, well, there's other reasons I like her. If you watch the rest of the playthrough, you'll kind of understand that a bit better, I guess. I'm trying to put it in a playlist. Yes, very much a strong, independent woman. But she's also very flirty, and she's got a, well, I'm not saying she's loose, but, I mean, she knows what she wants. And she knows how to get what she wants. But she's also really nice. You know, she's very strong. And just, I'm like, in terms of her animation and stuff in battle, it's cool. She's got, it looks perfect, so. Alright. What was I doing? Oh, yeah. Hi-yo. It's off to kill bad guys. We go. That was my attempt to whistle. Yes, they do have their own unique animations. Each character, and, you know, within that, their sense of personality and kind of comes out with it. It was a lot of effort. You can tell that a lot went into that. Yes, it is. It's a game. This game has a lot of heart in it. You can tell the people who are making this game cared a lot about, you know, the concepts being presented and just the way each character lovingly was made. You know, some have personalities that are more down to earth, and yeah, I guess not. Pokemon doesn't do that. Oops, I didn't mean to go in there. Oh boy. Luca Blight is on the move. Yeah, 2-1. I don't like those odds. Now I'm going to have to go do all that crap and put people in my party again. Oh, you know what? I'm just going to reset it real fast. It's not like we're really missing out on anything. Also, I want to give these guys some experience. I want to go out and do some battles with them, just to kind of level them up a bit. Oh, that's right, we got a piglet now. We got to go give that to Susu. That's her name. So we're going to go outside to the farm area. Yeah, there you go. Take care of that piglet. You got another wing ornament. Geez, while I was outside, I could have given that to Tony, I suppose. Tony's infuriating. I'm doing the mini game right now, against my better judgment. Oh shit. Oh, it's so hard. Oh man. Oh, man, that makes me feel good. 2 yards left and you'll be done for the day. What, do you have any fun plans? I mean, it's Friday. It's your day, man. You can do whatever you want. Got some pocket money now. I think that's pretty awesome. It's nice about cutting grass. You can get done early and just do whatever you want. Gives you a little bit more freedom at the end of the day. So as you can see, I put this statue as so I'm getting peed on right now. Actually, you probably can't see that, but it's a thing. All right, what else did I need to do while I was here? Still have this sound set. I want to get rid of that. Maybe I can do that now. Oh, nice. You gonna go out to dinner with your girlfriend? And go to a park with some swings. Hey, there you go. Can't remember the last time I did that. That's kind of a way to stay young, I guess, is going back and having fun and just going on a swing. It's fun. Adults, look kind of silly when they're doing it, but that doesn't matter. If you're having a good time together, that's what matters. What was I doing? We're gonna go to... I lost my train of thought. What was I doing? Oh, that's right. We go to the forest village and see if Connell is able to join us now. I'm sorry to hear that. I think a lot of people are stressed out right now. Oh, yeah. I don't know which generation you're a part of, but a lot of people just feel pretty hopeless right now with all the stuff going on in the world. It sucks. Join us. All right. You got a new member of the party. Yeah, I mean, I think it's nice to have escapes. I think video games largely are my outlet right now to trying to deal with some of the stuff going on in the world. I don't know how healthy it is to always be doing that, but it's insane right now. That's all I could ask for. It's nice, in doing the streaming thing too. It's kind of an outlet, allows me to speak with people, and while doing gaming, I think it's a pretty beneficial thing. Just hang in there, man. All right, Forest Village. I think we're done here for the moment. Might try to sell my crystal ball up here at the top. Yeah, well, man, just try to keep it positive, I guess. It sucks every time you go out in the world these days because you know what you're going to see, and it just feels like people don't really trust each other anymore. They're not willing to give each other the benefit of the doubt anymore, and I think that's very much intentional. I'm not really going to go into politics here, but I think we all have this feeling kind of underneath the surface that something has gone very, very wrong. Thank you. No, that's not the one I want. Was the book the one that I can sell for a lot? Yeah, I'm not going to do that now. One of the things I like about Suikoden is that it's very much a game with all these different personalities and beliefs and kind of getting together. You mash them up and, well, you see what's what, but there's always some mutual respect there. Is that, you know, putting your differences aside and finding value there. That's a large part of what Suikoden is. It's about finding things that you can connect with, not things that separate you. And there's just too much of that right now. I mean, in the real world sense. What are you doing? I think we'll always have more that we can share, that we share with each other than that which divides us. What? The forest. I mean, for me, a lot of that was social media. It was I was on social media like Facebook. I was on that for a very long time. As soon as I left, within like 5 days, I started noticing that some emotions I hadn't been feeling for a while. I wasn't feeling scared all the time. I feel like there's something really evil underneath the surface there. There's something, I don't know if it's the algorithm or if it's something that's more overt, but I had enough of it. I was like, this isn't good. This isn't helping me. I'm going to step away from this because I can. And I did. And I started streaming. I started working on music again. I started doing shit that I wanted to do, you know? I'm not letting, you know, I guess some of the social media stuff kind of get in the way of my sense of vision right now. It's helped me. I think it would help other people as well to kind of sort that and parse that and see if it's really something that's useful to them. Let's see if Bob the werewolf is going to join us. Bob, Jesus. Bob is pretty strong, but he's a choosy, picky little bastard sometimes. I think you have to have your castle to level 4 to recruit him. I guess we're taking the scenic route. Good, you got off Facebook as well. Well, it's not helping, man. It's not helping me. It just seems to keep people in the same, you know, the same thought process with the same people. It seems like it's intending, like there's something behind it that's pissing people off. It's making them angry and distrustful, and it's bad. You don't have to take it though, man. It's just like one click away. Except it's not one click away. They make it really, really hard to delete your account now. I don't know. Alright, so this is the blinking mirror. Bam! Back at base. It's amazing. It's so good. So what we can do is, I think I'm going to go back to the Toran Republic and do some leveling. Not much, just enough to beef these guys up a little bit. Oh, we can go to banner immediately. Wait, I just pressed the wrong button. Let's try that again. There we go. Sometimes you can buy items in here that The tomato seedling is something you're definitely going to want if you're trying to, you know, complete everything. Occasionally they will come in here, so you might, if you're missing some, check back here every so often. Yeah, man, I don't know. It was hard. I've tried before to get away from Facebook, but you know, your friends are there, your family is there, and I think that kind of locks you in sometimes, and that's the intention. And we're way, way more than social media. It's all fake. It's all 100% false. So it's not really, it's not truthful. It's not elucidating. It's not going to help you. Why keep with that? It's exploitative, incredibly. No, where is he? Oh, you have to come back to meet up with an old friend. But we're gonna go kill some monsters now. That's whenever I get stressed out, it helps me out a lot. Yeah, well, let's see. I didn't join Blue Sky or any of that. I'm still on Instagram, but I'm gonna have to get rid of that too because it's connected to Facebook. I don't think it's. I think every time you use Instagram, it is. People are trapped by it. This social media culture. They don't have to be though. The fear is if you leave, you're gonna miss something. You're not. People aren't really they're not being real on it anyway. If you don't, if you're looking for something that's authentic, you don't do it through Facebook. Now, for certain things, it's useful, I guess. You know, if you don't really use it that much, and you occasionally just post what you had for dinner or something like that, it's usually very use for it. You don't want to live through Facebook because it seems like at that point you're seeing life through someone else's eyes. So humans aren't like that. We gotta, you know, see our own stuff. We gotta experience. We gotta be real. You know, we can't do that here. So yeah, I went back to the Taurian Republic. I'm just doing some leveling right now. We are about to face Luca Blights, one of his main forces. So we're gonna put that on hold and just do what we want to do. Stop and smell the roses when we can. Climb this really goddamn long ladder too. Another really damn long ladder. I'm still in a dream, Snake Eater. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you. Man, I will not butcher that ever again. So be thankful, I guess. Someone left really. I couldn't take the. Yeah, so I'm just kind of figuring out what I can say. You know, what is acceptable within limits. It is. There are breaks. There's moments in the story or in the areas of the game that are ambient, and it does. It's like it's a palate cleanser of sorts. Oops, I didn't actually mean to go there this time. Stupid tigers. Well, see, I don't know exactly how it works, but I know, you know, depending on when you're streaming, you can make it so that there's a schedule and it informs people when you're about to go on. That I'm not doing that yet, but I think it probably would be a useful thing to actually look into. And to be consistent at certain times, which is also something I'm not really doing. I'm actually just trying to get some videos down of games that I'm completing. Just so I have, you know, so people can see them if they'd like. building a viewership, I guess, comes with having conversations with people as well, like we're doing right now. I think that's a great place to, you know, just to meet people and let them know what you're doing. Some people, you know, set up the accounts so that they can actually, so that people can see them while they're talking. I don't know about all that. Like, it's like seems like a bit much, but like the voice is probably enough for now. I do like this area though. I like that it feels different than the main continent that we are ordinarily on. I don't like how my mouth feels like really dry. I need to hold on, take a drink. Ah, delicious. Yeah, I guess I didn't really think about how nice it was just to be able to talk to people while you're gaming. I don't know if something clicked or, you know, I got off the, you know, some of the social media stuff, and that there's still that need to try to reach out and connect with people. I mean, I didn't really want that aspect to change. It's just a different avenue to go about it. It's a different way, and I think it's a little more constructive. All right. Well, I hope you have fun tonight, definitely. You gonna bring her some roses or something? Don't do that. That's so cheesy. Or do it, man. Do whatever you need to do. No, I'm sure she'll be just to be with you. That's. What's that? I do not know what you will do. Don't keep me in suspense over here. Inquiring minds must know. Yeah, bring her some flowers, dude. That's class. That's a classy move right there. Do you know what kinds of flowers she would be into? I mean, I don't really know. You know, each woman has a different preference for certain different kinds of flowers sometimes. But a rose, you know, that you can do a bouquet or it can be. It doesn't really matter. I think it's the thought that sometimes it counts that you do it. I don't know that much about, you know. Yeah, she's been stressed too. Well, she's still with you. I think that says something, right? I know people are stressed out, but oh, there you go. See there, I think you have the answer right there. She likes pink. Start there. Well, I'm glad you came on today. I actually feel pretty good that you did, so. Just maybe some flowers, you know, just, you know, go swing on some swing sets and talk about the good old days or whatever you like. I don't even know if my fat ass would even fit on a swing set right now. Not in really too much of a hurry to find out, though. Alright, we did a little bit of leveling back there. That's kind of what we wanted. Yeah, when I get some sleep and come back, I'll definitely be able to fix some of these things that are going on. I don't like. I'm not messing with my runes right now. My inventory's all screwed up. That's all right. There's time. There's time left in the day. Yeah, I've been having issues sleeping. I mean, who isn't these days? But insomnia. I've got some chronic pain stuff. So that's really why I'm just doing this. Right, I'm trying to tire myself out a bit. Oh, let's go to couscous again. A walk. Thank you. You're a cool guy too, man. I'm glad you were able to come on here and we were able to share some stuff. People got to stay positive. That's the hard part, I think. Well, given my schedule right now is pretty open, I'm going to be doing lots of playthroughs. I don't know what kind of RPGs you're into, but it could be one on the list that I'm considering. I'm just trying to see what people are interested in right now. I had quite a few people come to my Shining Force 2, one of my streams, and that did pretty well. I wasn't really talking to anybody during it though. I think that helps also. Wow. Man. Doom, doom, doom. He's not accepting my hammers. Maybe I have to wait till the blacksmith is at my base. You didn't tell me that, buddy. What are you gonna do about it? I'm just gonna keep doing this, huh? Nothing. You ain't gonna do shit, buddy. A sacrificial chisel. See if we can find Connell. Give him some of our sound sets that we have. I don't exactly remember which floor he's on, though. Will I get lucky? Nope. Castle has grown quite a bit larger. Who the hell are you? Okay. Yeah. Here. Apart from this, like, Indian music playing. That's my name. Connell is usually... Yeah, there he is. So I'm changing the sounds now. And they're all really annoying. So I'm going to go ahead and keep the one that I had. I haven't found the guy who changed his windows yet. I don't remember where he is. I'll worry about that later, I suppose. There must be a cute girl around here somewhere, and Nanami's right next to him. Rude. Don't really need any of this. Boom, boom, boom. Oh my god. Looking for the guy who does the appraisal. Let's go ahead and do that. Okay. See if we got anything good. Textile. No. Chinese dish. Another Chinese dish. Another Chinese dish. 3 Chinese dishes. I'll probably hold on to one of those. It's the most common drop that I think you get from the samurai. It won't be interesting if you have a whole bunch of them. And I think graffiti is also what you need, and you bring that to the bathhouse and you put those all in there in the respective positions, and you'll get some really weird, like the whole screen changes. The bathtub like starts filling with blood. It's crazy. Yeah, there's other effects too. You have to. I mean, it's quite an investment on time trying to collect all this stuff sometimes, and I am not interested. Oh my god. Excuse me. Well, the stage has been set up. That's cool. I'm gonna make a save here and probably stop for a bit. I'm starting to get kind of sleepy. I probably should eat some breakfast at the very least. But Ethan, it was good to meet you, man, if you're still there. And everyone else who came, if you're interested in seeing more, I'd appreciate if you liked and subscribed if you were able to do that. And I will definitely be on later. So stay tuned. Thank you, guys.